Jonah the armadillo is a happy guy when digging in the dirt.
Veganism is a win for me when it comes to health benefits and learning to be grateful for all the products nature offers us. I love being a part of this movement and way of living. Malina Schwager, vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan schedule dan suprememastertv.com/kehadapan BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message titled The Way to Peace in Ukraine or Iran and the World, Part 5 of 13 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 7th, 2025.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is the beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you, be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
So for Europe to cut away the relationship with Russia, it was also truly a historic kind of action that they decided that way in order to show at least support to you in spirit. This is very, very, very admirable of them already, because that cost them a lot also. And they were struggling to try to find a replacement for all the fuel that they used to depend on Russia to have. So in this world, talking about all this, we can see well that we all depend on each other to live. And one thing I have to tell you honestly, without America's support, without President Trump, you will never, never, never have peace in your country. You might even lose your country. Because Europe wasn't ready for war. It was very difficult for them to give any weapons to you. You know it yourself. A lot of arguments between parties, between people, a lot of consideration, all kinds of things before they give you something. And not a lot. and not as powerful as Americans, who pour in weapons and money to help your country in any way possible. Even their own citizens came to fight with you. But Europe, did you see anybody come and fight with you? Even voluntarily? Maybe some, but few. I myself didn't read it on the internet. I read about some Americans who came to your country voluntarily to fight with you, with your people, and being wounded, being handicapped because of the war, or being gone, lost their lives. And Americans can't keep doing this. Even President Trump wants to continue to help you with all financial support and weaponry support, but he can't do that because he has to answer to his country. Why would he spend all their tax money on the nation that they don't even have anything to do with, far away in European continent, And not much help to America either, yeah? So whatever they have done for you is tremendously generous already, but they're exhausting their own power and financial stability. So you must know right now, President Trump cannot sign anything that gives everything to you and nothing to help America. He can't answer that to his country people. So you have to cooperate with him. There must be give and take. And would you rather be left alone without American weapons and finance and support on a permanent basis? And you want to do a deal with Europe? Oh, please. I don't know if Europeans have enough equipment, manpower, and expertise to do business with your country. And whatever that mineral deal is, I don't think they can fulfill it. Well, at least not after a long time. And by that time, your country might be gone already. I was surprised that during the first period of the war, NATO didn't help you. They didn't want to do anything for you. And even shrink your defense to limit it. They didn't give you a no-fly zone even. And meanwhile, Russia was eating up your border with all the European countries. And it has to take me, a little countryside woman, who is not in the political arena, to point it out to them at their own risk. So do not rely all on Europe. They have goodwill, they mean well, but I don't know if they have enough power and equipment to help you in the long term without also exhausting themselves physically, financially, in any way, okay? The European people, the majority of European countries, they're peace-loving countries also. They are not born for war, except some World War I. World War II started by one or two countries, crazy people. But most European countries, including their leaders, even if they are bad, they don't want war. Nobody wants to make war. So they are not in the mentality to fight to death with you, like your citizens right now, or since the beginning of the war. They don't have such an interest to put all they have in war. And without that fighting mentality, like what your country has right now, they can't win. They can't win. And you'll be left alone. And then your country will be gone. And that will be the most sorrowful, painful thing for you to live with until the day you die. After 3 years of war, how much suffering already. And now Europe wants to show their strength and to show that they are your friends, better than the Americans. How long can they support you? So think about that. Also, you can't blame them, as the Europeans just took a breath from a war, rebuilding their lands and enjoying their prosperity in peace. It is not fair for them to sacrifice their lives, to be forced into war, just because someone else wanted it. One man's pride is nothing compared to the whole country's wellness and world peace. So please, reconsider. make friends with President Trump. Make him know your sincerity and do sign the contract that you initially agreed to. Do not turn away from that contract of that peace deal. Okay? If you continue to work with the Americans and Americans have interest in and business with your country, that means Russia will more likely leave your country alone. They wouldn't dare to make war with America. Please consider that. It's my humble opinion, but it's logical. Please consider. Please forget yourself. Even if you are a president and you're a hero of the country, and I even offer you the Shining World Award for bravery because I admire your courage and your passion to protect your country. But even then, we are nothing, President Zelensky, we are nothing. We're born with nothing, we'll die with nothing. We just have to live for others. Doesn't matter how much trouble, how much damage is done to our pride, okay? Or could be our ego even. The bigger a position we have, the more humble we should be, especially in times of need, when we must forget our pride to serve others, to save the lives of those who are dear and precious to us. So please, be a great man. Control the pride, control the ego, just think of your country and peace in the world. Please, please, for all the children, for all the weak, innocent, fragile women in your country and in Russia. Please, be better than your enemy. Be something great that your children will admire, that your countrymen will be grateful for, and be a good son of God, good child of God. God never wants any war. So you are a child of God, one of the children of God. Please make peace. And one thing, I beg both of you and all of you, the leaders in the world, please immediately install a system for veganism. Destroy all the slaughterhouses in the world where all killing, war is going on every second of peace life in this world. Every little butcher knife falling down on any animal people, that is a knife to chop away peace in this world. It might not be immediately, but it will build up and make war again. So please, Your Excellency, great President Trump, Your Excellency, brave President Zelensky of Ukraine, I call your country, please make peace with each other in the world and make peace with the animal people. They are, many animal people, are saintly beings. The practicing yogis, bringing peace and love into this world. You can see all that from all the documents about animal people, how they help each other, even different species, how they rescue humans in dangerous situations, forgetting their own lives. Many of their examples, it should be a shame for humans to look and cannot even copy. Be great men. Be greater than a great president. Be a hero for all, not just for your citizens, not only for your fellow world people, but for other species as well, for animal people as well, and for the forest as well. Protect the world citizens, protect the animal citizens, protect the forest citizens who give nothing but goodness to us.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, eliminating the guilt, earning the merit.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 21 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
October 2023. The Special Envoy of the Chinese government, His Excellency Zhai Jun, is on a diplomatic mission in the Middle East that includes speaking to foreign ministers of various countries and seeking humanitarian aid for and a ceasefire in Gaza. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Blessed viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled The Way to Peace in Ukraine or Iran and the World, Part 5 of 13 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet. Prophecy Part 344, Awaken True Love with the Savior to Dissolve Calamity right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or Folia, Pocha, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no-SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1+3 max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world.
Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.